Look at this dude.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hey man, if you haven't already done so, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash the like button, click that bell while you're at it so you can be a part of the Post Noti Gang family, best family on YouTube, and that's no kid hands down. Hey man, we are here for one reason only. We got SML Universe, the Evolution of SML, Super Mario Logan. We're gonna do less talking, more reacting. Let's dive right into this video. Let go.
From 2007 to 2025.
I keep forgetting how long SML's been around, bro.
SML has been through almost 20 years of changes, with new cast members, new filming houses, lawsuits changing the entire channel, and so much more. But let's start at the very beginning and look at how Logan
has probably experienced everything you can imagine when it comes to being a YouTuber, a successful YouTuber at that. You feel me?
Started his YouTube career. Logan joined YouTube on December 8th, 2007, and he found out about YouTube one day after school when his brother Lance told him about it, showing
2007, me and Logan, I think we're the same age. I want to say that. He might be slightly older than me, slightly, I think. Anyways, going back on topic, 2007, where was I? 12. So I was like a middle school, 6th grade maybe? Yeah, I definitely was not doing YouTube. I was a skateboarder back then.
How it's the coolest thing ever that you can upload videos and other people around the world would watch it. But while Lance and his friends got bored of the concept and quit doing it themselves pretty quick, Logan seemed to really build a connection with making YouTube videos. The same day he created his channel, he went on to post his first video, Super Mario.
I wish, because you know what's crazy about it is too, back in 2007, if I was 5th grade, 6th grade, whatever the case may be, I was, like I said, I was a skateboarder, but I would always be recording because I was, you know, sending sponsor tapes to get sponsored by companies and stuff like that. But my friend had his own YouTube channel and he would upload my content to his channel. I wish I would have started YouTube back then, bro. Because if you started back then, bro,
got milk,
whole different
where
ball
his
game.
brother Lance would film him recreating an old 90s commercial that Nintendo made. And because it was his first video, he literally got 0 views, with the only views on the video being from him refreshing the page himself. But that wouldn't demotivate Logan from trying to make a name for himself. At one point in his early career, he would make up to 8 entire videos a day. But since he wasn't
he said 8 videos in a day? Holy.
Very experienced on YouTube, and all of his videos just kind of sucked. Almost all of them in this era were deleted by Logan and are lost to media today.
Well, that's just only because when you, like, even for me, like, I would not, I still have, like, all my old videos on YouTube, but a lot of them are they're privatized, because I found it, because, like, I might do an actual video of reacting to my very first reaction ever, and you're gonna see a whole completely difference in regards to quality. Like, it just comes off cringy, but they're privatized. If you guys want me to react to my old content, y'all let me know. I can make it happen.
But despite still getting no views, Logan decided to push through and start uploading game review videos. And this is where he actually started to get a little bit of attention. But this is absolutely nothing in comparison to what he would get when he started the Mario and Luigi Stupid and Dumb Adventure series. Up until that point, Logan and Lance were the only ones voice acting and making these videos. But one day, Logan decided to invite his friends Luke and Zeke to help him out and play some other characters on the channel. And that's when Logan came up with the idea to make a new series for his channel called Mario and Luigi Stupid and Dumb Adventures. If you didn't know, this is what made Logan's channel initially
I think I still gotta finish that series, don't I? I don't think I reacted to all the episodes in that series. I think I did. I might have. I don't know. It's been years, man. But I don't know. I'm like low-key thinking about going back and reacting to all the old content, even though I've already reacted to it. I do have a second reaction channel that I haven't used in a while, but I did start using that channel to react to the old content, the OG content. But I can go back to the roots and do it again, but put it on this channel. Y'all let me know in the comments. What do you guys want to see? How about that? We'll start there.
Gaining him thousands of subscribers. After only a little bit, he finally got accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, which meant he could finally start making money off his YouTube videos. Fans that started watching from this series absolutely loved Mama Luigi.
I wonder what the criteria was to get monetized back when YouTube first started. Like, I wonder what because right now you gotta at least have 4,000 hours watch time within 365 days and 1,000 subscribers. So once you hit that, then you get monetized and you're in the program and get paid on YouTube. But I wonder what it was back then, because it switches every once in a while.
And this might not seem like anything at first, but the popularity of this character would soon cause major problems. Because one day, Luke and Zeke told Logan that they were moving to Colorado, which is very, very far away from where Logan lives, which meant they wouldn't be able to film videos anymore.
So I said, hey, can we please do one more video to kill off Mama Luigi so people wouldn't wonder where he was?
So Zeke and Logan filmed their last Mama Luigi video, where he got killed off in an explosion. At first, none of the fans could believe it. They were just thinking it was either
All I'm saying is, if SML ever gets to the point where they feel like they gotta kill off Jeffy, bro, or not even feel like they gotta, like, if something happens, then Jeffy could no longer be in video, bro, I would lose it. I would go crazy.
episode thing, and he would just come back, or it was just a joke. But things wouldn't stay good for long, because when Logan confirmed that Mama Luigi would actually never be coming back, he lost a huge chunk of his subscribers and started getting a lot of hate comments. And things don't even end there, because...
And that's how it would be right now if Jeffy was to be taken out of videos. Like, now I don't think people really care when it comes to, like, Louis. Like, I care. Like, it would be dope. Well, now it would be Louis. But you guys know what I mean. It would be dope if they brought it back. Just use a different voice actor. You feel me? We don't need the other people that are no longer around. You feel me?
Because after Logan saw all the hate he was getting and all the subscribers he was losing, he decided to stop making videos for a little bit, which made things even worse.
Ooh,
but eventually,
that's interesting. So it actually affected him in a way to where he got really unmotivated, didn't want to upload anymore.
He started making videos again just with his brother Lance like he used to. And eventually, most of the fans stopped complaining.
Me and Lance continue to make videos even though...
Honestly, just keep it pushing. They'll come around.
And you know, people were always like, where's Mama Luigi? Where's Mama Luigi? And I had to let y'all know that Zeke moved away.
After this, things kept going good for the SuperMarioLogan channel. More characters started being added like Black Yoshi and Woody, and their views seemed to be gradually increasing. Although things were looking good for the channel, around this time, Logan started having a lot of medical problems. To quickly summarize, Logan had a rare disease called spinal meningitis, and he also got bit by a mosquito as a kid, which gave him West Nile virus.
Man, one of the reasons why I hate mosquitoes, because I don't know how long, maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, actually. It was bad not to... I guess I don't know how long ago it was. Years at this point. But anyways, it was a big deal in regards to mosquitoes spreading diseases. And I was getting paranoid, bro. Because in Florida, and that's where... Because I used to live in Pensacola, Florida. And that's where SML's at. In Pensacola. But anyways, mosquitoes get bad out there.
Which is a bad condition that gives you very bad stomach aches and makes you throw up all the time. Basically, not being able to hold down any food. And his medical conditions grew to the point where he needed a surgery because he couldn't live with the horrible pain anymore. But the thing is, this surgery could have resulted in death.
That's crazy.
So before this surgery, he made one last video, ending the Mario and Luigi Stupid and Dumb Adventure Season 2 series, which put the series in an infinite loop in case Logan died during surgery. Thankfully, he survived, and after a couple weeks in the hospital...
And during 2010, 2011, that's when we, like me, Logan, we was in high school at that point, so... I can't imagine having that mentality in high school, thinking you might die, so you're having to pre-plan a video in case you were to die. Like, man, what?
Hospital, he kept making content for the SuperMarioLogan channel. And this is where things started to really ramp up. Because around this time, Logan hired one of his friends named Lavelle to start playing characters.
Shout out to my boy.
Such as Bowser, Chef Pee-Pee, Ray Cheesy, and so much more. Which really helped the channel grow even more. Because this is around the time when Lance went off to college. So he couldn't film in as many of the videos anymore. All the way through 2013 and 2014, the Logan and Lavelle duo carried most of the videos. And it only started to get better when we got introduced to a new cast member called Poopy. And he made his first appearance in part 1 of the Summer School series, where he...
Damn, that's crazy, because I didn't know about some of this, like, when certain voice actors, because, like, for the ones I don't know, like, I know the SML crew, I know all of them, like, personally, but I didn't know, like, like, obviously I knew not everybody in the cast came together all at one time. Obviously it was like, you feel me, in stages. But I guess I don't know, something you don't really think about.
Brooklyn guy, and this started to make the videos even better.
And I wonder how they, because obviously they started off as friends and then started making content. But I wonder if they, like, did they become friends in school? How did they meet? Like,
because now we had the classic trio of Junior, Joseph, and Cody. And this is where the Junior era of SML really started, which was a period where almost all of the videos were just Junior videos. Although many old fans saw Junior as annoying, the Junior era is when I started watching SML, so it holds a really special place in my heart. I loved the pre-2016 SML videos back then. Despite what people say, Bowser Jr. videos will always be nostalgic to me.
I ain't gonna lie, and this is something else that I want you guys to answer in the comment section. If you guys, like, I low-key want to go back and find the video, the reaction I did, my very, very first SML reaction I've ever did. Because at the time, like I said, I used to live in Pensacola, Florida, where the SML cast is at. So I knew about who they were because Logan had the Lamborghinis, Chili did as well, like the flashy cars, etc. Everyone knew about them, you feel me? Like YouTubers that did puppet videos. But I went into the reaction thinking I was about to be trolling on SML because I was like, bro, who's going to watch puppet videos? Because I never watched the videos, nothing. I didn't know what it was about. But I went into it, like I said, with the mindset of like, I'm about to make fun of this channel, bro. Fuck. You feel me? After that first video I watched, bro, I was hooked on SML. I remember my girl at the time I was dating was in the office with me when I was doing the reaction. I remember I had to pause it one time during the video and I looked at her and I was like, this is actually hilarious, bro. Like, what? And I was hooked. But I kind of want to go back and react to my reaction.
On April 20th, 2015, Logan would move into the apartment, and this is where we see the infamous red couch for the first time, which would be the place that 90% of SML videos would start taking place, which is seen as a bad thing now, but back then it really wasn't too bad. This is also around the time when they would start making a bunch more high effort and high budget videos, like the Superpower series, which had a lot of editing and effects, and the Bowser Jr.
That was a funny series, I'm not gonna lie, and then they redid it with the new plushies.
Here Goes to Military School series,
was
which seemed to have a way higher budget. But around this time, SML also started getting edgier with dark humor, which was kind of the meta on YouTube at the time. And it flew under the radar for—
Honestly, I think I joined the whole SML fan base thing, like when I started becoming a fan was probably at the right time, because I don't think I would have probably got into it if it was still if it was like not as much adult humor. I love the cussing, I love the adult humor, the dark humor, I love it all. So if it wasn't like that when SML first started, obviously Logan and Lance were just kids at that point. But now, obviously, you're grown, you're an adult, you make your own money, you got your own place. So now it's time to switch up the content a bit, you feel me? Like,
for a while. This is until they added a new character which absolutely blew up the channel.
Shout out to
and
Jeffy.
This character was Jeffy. Jeffy first appeared in SML movie Mario the Babysitter. And in this video, he wasn't really annoying and didn't say anything that bad. He pretty much just acted really dumb. And everyone thought that—
and for the ones that don't know, Jeffy's my favorite character. I literally got him tatted on my leg.
and he was just gonna be another one-time character that we would never see again. And it was supposed to be that way until the video got super popular, performing multiple times better.
If you guys want to see my Jeffy tattoo, go to my Instagram. It's on Instagram when I got it tatted on me. natepfleming, link in the description.
Than anything else on the channel. So from this point on, Logan decided to make Jeffy a main character, which would really start to upset fans from 2015 and before. Cause ever since Jeffy was added, the variety of characters in SML started to quickly disappear. We stopped seeing characters such as Woody, Shrek, Black Yoshi, and Bowser as often, because they were thrown off to the side to make more space for Jeffy. So old SML fans wouldn't be able to watch their favorite characters.
I feel like SML fans, either you hate Jeffy or you love Jeffy. I don't think there's an in-between. Like, I see it in my comment section all the time. Why do you like Jeffy so much? He's the most annoying, blah. And then, oh my god, Jeffy's so funny. And then, it's like, you love him or you hate him.
Anymore. And this caused a ton of outrage. And to make it even worse, Logan started lazily recycling Junior ideas that worked and throwing Jeffy into the title and thumbnail.
A lot of Jeffy videos are just rehashes of Bowser Jr. videos. Bowser Jr.'s homework.
Oh, and this is that GameCube dude.
Jeffy's homework, Bowser Jr. gets potty trained, Jeffy gets potty trained, Bowser Jr.'s birthday, Jeffy's birthday, Bowser Jr.'s cell phone, Jeffy's cell phone.
To be honest, I don't care if it's a remake using a different character. I'm gonna still watch it. Shit.
Do you see what I mean?
This guy obviously was involved in some drama with SML already, so I can see him wanting to hate on the videos because he got what. I don't know too much of what happened, but I saw some of y'all in my comment section like, I'm surprised Nate doesn't know about GameCube dude or whatever. I don't know anything about him.
And this hate only got worse over time once Jeffy's personality shifted from just being really stupid to screaming all the time and saying as many cuss words as possible.
And it's funny as hell.
While this change in Jeffy's character was happening, Logan probably got so much money that he decided to buy a house. And this is the house he bought all the way back in 2016, which is still to this day the SML filming house we all know and love. In this house, Brooklyn Guy showed them a mysterious door, telling them whatever they do not to go in there. And this
The secret door
would become important later. As we got into 2017, Logan kept testing how controversial Jeffy could really be. And seemingly, the more edgy Jeffy was in a video, the more views it would get. With infamous videos at this time being like Locked Out, Jeffy's Bad Word, and the most infamous of them being
this is when I think this is when SML really started getting in trouble. So this was on the old channel because SML ended up on Good Morning America and the news and then all of that stuff. So like that's
tantrum, and
I think this is probably what put them over the limit, like in regards of like wanting to take Logan down type ish.
People at the time hated these videos for something fans like to call Mario torture. And if you didn't know, Mario torture is just a joke SML likes to do where Mario becomes the punching bag of an entire video for basically no reason at all. And because of Jeffy, these Mario torture videos would become more
I ain't gonna lie, Marvin's gotta stick up his ass 24/7, bro.
more and more frequent, with the main perpetrator of these videos usually being Jeffy. And since Mario was a fan favorite, this didn't go down well. It
Damn.
pretty much just seemed that SML's entire formula of making these fun and lighthearted videos went down the drain. Instead of trying to teach lessons in their videos, they suddenly switched overnight to using super dark and edgy humor.
And like I said, this is when things started really shifting, I think, with SML, because when things started getting more edgy, more cuss words, more like disrespectful things, inappropriate things, blase, 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 that's when it got the parents irritated. They see their little 5-year-old kid watching this SML video on their tablet. It's gonna get a parent mad as hell. But at the end of the day, the way I look at it is like the adult humor, darkness, blase, blase. It's like, even though they're using plushies and puppets, it's obviously engaging towards the kids a lot. But it's the same thing as us when we were kids, bro. Think about it. Like, I be watching Disney movies sometimes, and I be like, damn, they really said that in this movie? Because as a kid, those dark humors, those adult humor jokes and stuff like that, at the end of the day, it just goes over the kids' head. They don't know what's going on. You feel me? That's why I don't see it being a big deal. And at the end of the day, kids grow up. Stop sheltering kids so much, bro. They're gonna eventually see it. That's what I believe, bro.
And making their characters do crazy things. But despite all of this, Logan gained a lot of fans and subscribers from all these videos with Jeffy in them. Jeffy was pretty much the face of SML within only a year of being introduced. And when Logan hit 1 million subscribers, he decided to promise fans that he would make a full feature.
That's gotta be such a crazy feeling, because I remember the feeling when I first hit 100,000 on YouTube, bruh. I was on the phone with Anthony from SML, actually. I was on FaceTime with Anthony. And I ain't gonna lie, I was popping bottles. I was on FaceTime popping bottles, hit 100,000. Hey.
Feature-length
So a million,
SML
bro.
movie.
And when that day comes, y'all, we turn it up.
When he hit 1 million
Everybody
subscribers,
invited.
he set a release date for it, and fans just started waiting and waiting and waiting, but the movie just kept getting delayed. And to make it even worse for the SML movie, around this time, Good Morning America ran a segment on the news which basically obliterated the media's view of YouTube content for children. And because YouTube got a lot of complaints about SML, they decided to demonetize the entire SuperMarioLogan channel. And since he wasn't making any money anymore,
Bro, I would be sick, bro, if this was to happen, bro. Let me knock on wood, because, like, on some real
off these
edge.
videos, he couldn't get the budget for the SML movie he needed, because he needed to buy things like explosives, vans, ice cream trucks, and obviously
Even a school bus, bro,
pay for all
like,
the main voice actors and his guests too.
Now, I said before that it
And
was
the
going to
PT
be out by
Cruiser.
the end of June, and I'm a fucking liar. I said it was going to be out before the end of June, and I honestly was trying to get it done by the end of June, and I have a good amount of it done, but I still have a lot more that needs to be done.
So this started the first of his many delays on the SML movie, and fans weren't happy about this. Geez, this won't even be done by October. So many hurricanes ruining the schedule.
I wonder if Logan still has plans to try to still do the movie. I wonder. I should have asked him that when I last saw him, man. I should have asked him. Because that is interesting, because at this point, we're years and years and years and years past this point. You feel me?
So stuff. I actually forgot this
I'm just very excited about Jeffy's 21st birthday in August, bro.
We even existed.
Can't wait.
Throughout 2018 and 2019, the demonetization continued, with them having to switch channels 3 different times, switching to Super Luigi Logan and then Super Bowser Logan. In 2019, Logan also introduced the human puppets, which was another change that had a lot of backlash come with it.
To be honest, I am very happy they made the change to the puppets. The quality, the content, it's just way more funny than using the Nintendo plushies, in my opinion, though.
In 2019, SML uploaded a video called The Human Potion, where he made a human puppet of every single Nintendo character. And this was actually supposed to be a permanent change, because in this era, SML was focused on becoming more family friendly, and this was because of YouTube's new COPPA rules, setting content is made for kids. They wanted to move far away from the plushie so they didn't get hit with that, because
yeah, Logan did take a slight break in regards of the adult humor content type ish, you feel me? And then obviously, like, more recently, Logan is definitely coming out that shell where now we're getting that dark humor back again, which like I said, I'm excited. I'm a grown ass man, so I love and enjoy adult content. Not XXX content, not P-Hub, you feel me? Not XXX Tentacion. I didn't mean it like that, but anyways, you guys know what I'm saying. I'm a grown man. I love the dark stuff.
They've been demonetized one too many times and really didn't want to risk something like that happening again.
I feel
because of all the backlash he was getting with the human puppets, Logan decided to just switch back to the Nintendo characters for a while. But this was about to backfire. Wait, before we continue, I'm going to tell you guys about CyberGhost VPN. I've actually been using CyberGhost location in malware advisor watch. That's where CyberGhost VPN.
Alright, we're gonna skip the whole promo because we're not here for that, y'all. But shout out to him because he's getting that bed, you feel me?
Right, now where were we? Oh yeah, so basically Logan had to make the human puppets, and around this time when Logan was getting backlash for these new designs, the cough hit.
And that's around the same time I started doing, actually no, I did it, did I do it? No. I didn't start around the cough. I started doing SML reactions, I want to say in 2021. Cough started in 2020, but that's when I started reactions. I started in 2020. So I've been doing reactions for about 5 years now. So I will say that.
If you didn't know, SML actually ended up losing a lot of its main cast members during the pandemic. And I'll start with Poobie, because that's the most known one. So pretty much when the pandemic was at its peak, Poobie, the voice actor for a lot of main characters like Cody and Brooklyn Guy, wanted to protect himself and his family. So he decided to leave SML temporarily to self-isolate. So SML had to improvise and add new characters like Harry and Officer Top and Bottom.
I ain't gonna lie, when the cough was at its peak, man, that was a weird time in our lives, y'all. Like,
Autumn.
Holy.
And I'm not gonna lie, these characters were really annoying, so I'm glad they're gone now. But another less known cast member who disappeared at this time was Elena, and her reason for leaving is a lot different, because she left at the time the Chili drama was happening. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think anyone missed her, because the only character she mainly voices is Rosalina, so it was a good break from
she also voices Karen, right? Morning!
her. And this ended up actually getting mentioned in a video when she came back, which was pretty funny.
Hi, Mario!
Where have you been? Yeah, you've been gone for like a year.
I got stuck at a stop sign.
Well, oh, I thought this was when she got, like, stuck at the grocery store buying milk or something.
Mario, it wouldn't turn green.
Cause stop signs don't turn green.
Yeah, that's what the cop told me.
Over a year later? Okay.
But things were about to get a lot worse for SML, because not too long after everything seemingly returned to normal, Logan ended up getting hit with the cease and desist letter, and this would change SML.
Especially with a big ass company like Nintendo, that's not someone you want to play with. It's one thing if it was like some sort of small time little business or something. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? But Nintendo, oh,
forever for so many
That's the big
reasons.
boys.
With the first, of course, being that Logan had to change everything on his channel that was related to Nintendo, which was a lot. So he had to change his channel name, banner, and every single one of his thumbnails. And of course, the biggest change being making all of his characters puppets.
Yeah.
But like I said before, people did not like the human puppets one bit, and some people at the time...
Like I said, everyone has their own opinion, you feel me? But I honestly do like that they switched to the puppets.
He even thought that he faked the cease and desist letter so he could just phase out the Nintendo characters and no one would say anything about it. Is the cease and desist letter fake? There are so many clues why it could be fake.
I think people started realizing it wasn't fake when he had to delete the channel.
The letter has Logan's old
Especially with 10 million subscribers, bro. He had to delete it. Oh, man, I would have been sick.
address. Nintendo would have taken action immediately or soon after what Logan has done, and they didn't seem to care. The letter also doesn't seem very formal and looks different compared to an actual cease and desist letter. But this was obviously debunked when he deleted his original channel because, come on, nobody would do that if they're lying.
Hell no.
Like, what do we do now?
Logan was this close from getting that diamond play button, bro. He's about to get it again, though.
What
He's about to
happens
hit
if
10
you try to go
mil
to
all
this
over.
channel? Oh my god, what happens when you click? This channel does not exist.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do in this because it's like it's gone. It's gone. 10 million just gone. All the work you put in for all those years since 2007, bro. What? I would be sick.
Another change the cease and desist letter caused is that the variety of characters pretty much disappeared overnight. Let me explain. Before the cease and desist letter, we would see a bunch of different characters, like Woody, Shrek, and so much more. But overnight, after the cease and desist letter, it seemed like a bunch of characters just got randomly cut, and we stopped seeing characters like Toad and Black Yoshi.
At least Logan was able to get everything kind of put back together before Lily came into the picture, because I can only imagine the stress levels Logan was going through all this BS with Nintendo. Can you imagine having to go through this and then also raising a newborn baby and things like, bro, that would be
Videos now would just revolve around
Logan would be bald, bro,
three main
ripping out his hair.
Junior, Jeffy, or Brooklyn Guy. And over time, this made SML just become more and more boring. Personally, I used to religiously watch every video they would post, but now I only watch one if it catches my attention. And ever since we've been on this new SML channel, things have been pretty normal. Some of the notable things that happened is on August 21st, 2022.
And this is the day I hit 100,000.
SML posted Jeffy's 18th birthday, which was basically the long-awaited SML movie. But
Yeah,
just
because that video was damn near, what, 40 minutes long?
tweaked a little.
My
so
reaction, and it's actually the most viewed reaction I have on my channel, is the 18th
they
birthday.
didn't get sued. On Jeffy's 19th birthday, Nancy made a comeback after getting shot in the head by Jeffy. But then she got killed in this video by Brooklyn Guy, so hopefully she's killed off for good this
I don't think she is.
time. And then on Jeffy's 20th birthday, we get to learn a bunch more about Jeffy's backstory. And this pretty much leads us to present-day SML. And if we compare SML to what it was 17 years ago, it's a very stark contrast. And as Logan grew up making content for us, we grew up alongside it. And something about that I think is pretty cool. Don't forget to click my special link in the description.
Well, that's going to be the video, y'all. Like I said, everything I mentioned within my reaction, y'all, let me know in the comments, communicate with me, or DM me on Instagram, Twitter, whatever the case may be. But if you guys made it to the end, I do greatly appreciate it. Smash the like button, leave a comment, click that bell while you're at it. Till next time, I'm going to see y'all next time. I'm out.